I'm Dr. Manisha Krishna, and I run a special needs institute for people with special need. And my son's name is Sayam Vaishampayil, and he's in class 4 right now. And he's been coming to school since preschool, since the early days of the school. So we have seen the school grow along with him. It has been a very pleasant journey so far.
And I am Rajesh Vaishampayil, father of Sayam Vaishampayil. He has been in this school for the last 7 years, and we are quite happy about it.
See, at that time I was looking at a school which was closer home, because we firmly believe that a child should be able to walk to school. And we came in and we saw the management, we talked to Amit sir, and we were very happy with the way he was planning on developing an institution, not just a place where a child can be taught academically, but you can develop his entire personality. And I was very surprised to see that in India, and least of all in a place like Patna. So I was very happy with the way the management was planning to build a school.
So similar thoughts, vision of Mr. Amit and his team. That is what we liked. Initially, it was just proximity, but when we got to know everyone better, we said this is the place.
Right from the time when Sayam joined, he had a wonderful relationship with all his educators, starting with Mickey ma'am, be it Neha ma'am, or Rajiv sir, or Anish sir. Everybody has been very, very supportive of Sayam. And the best part is that everybody, right from the principal to the educators, are very well aware of what is the strength of the child as well as what is the weakness of the child. So they are very well aware of both the things. What are the things which we need to work on, and what are the things which are his strength which we need to push more so that he will develop into a better human being. So they have been very supportive. They are extremely positive people, and I really like the way they handle each and every child.
And continuous feedback. What when we attend the parent teachers meeting, so we find the communication to be two-way. So they are receptive of our feedback, and of course we are receptive of their feedback. And the feedback is given in a way which is very persuasive, right, and encouraging. So that has helped.
So TMS basically believes in experiential learning. That is, a child experiences whatever it has to learn. It is not just rote learning. किताब में जो लिखा है वो रटा के पढ़ा दिए. This is very important when a child grows up, because most of the people from Bihar are extremely good at academics, but when it comes to interview or when it comes to innovations, we are lagging far behind. And I think everybody has a lot of potential to go ahead, but we need to channelize that. So I really like the method of the way you are teaching. You are not just teaching them ABC, you are teaching them learning to learn. So once a child learns, he can learn anything, and it is not just restricted to book learning. So that is wonderful about Maalinyai School, and that's true.
Just one more thing, that the individual attention that you pay to each child, that is something remarkable. Your class sizes are small, so that means a lot of individual attention to the kids, and that is another aspect that we take.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. We find the school very different from the general table chair wala copy from the board and write it down. It's not that. You use a lot of technology. You give time to each and every child. Whereas in general school, what happens is the front benchers, those who are really, really good in academics, they're given a lot of importance. They would have done well anyways, whether they study in school A, B or C, that is irrelevant. But here, attention is paid to each and every child. So that is the school is not there only for children who are geniuses. It's also for those who really need your help. So I really like that, and children are doing very well. I don't see that generally the concept is if the child is studying in experiential school, his academics will be lagging behind. That is not true. It is not true at all. So I really like the way it's very different. So it's a place where my son would love to come. If his biggest punishment is he will not go to school today, and he loves coming to school. Whereas the other way around in most of the school, the child will say, I don't want to go, I'm having stomachache or something. So that is how your school, the child wants to come to this school. That is really nice.
So there is a saying, that kids walk to a school and run to home. Okay. Whereas in Sayam's case, what we feel that even if the previous night, because of some reason he has slept late, he is very particular that he has to go to the school. Okay, and school. He looks forward to going to school every day, which I think is a big achievement, and the team at TMS should be proud of it. Many kids want to come to school, right?
He has become far more sensitive, far more disciplined, far more receptive to different kind of ideas, because the world in which we are living, it's a global village, right? So today he is in Patna, tomorrow he may be in Vancouver. So he has to learn to adapt to that. And it is, the world has changed drastically in last 50 years. So the child has to be ready to adapt to things. The biggest change I see in Siam is that he is ready to listen to everything you are saying. And he listens to you. If something he doesn't understand, he'll ask you what is there which I don't understand. But he'll not say, Ketch, I don't know this, so I don't want to listen to it. The biggest change is that he's open to changes. That is really nice.
And what I like is here there is a lot of communication between teachers and the children. I mean, in our time, we had difficulty. We'll just listen to what teachers say. But here I find there is a lot of two-way communication. Kids do not hesitate in talking to teachers, and they have built one-on-one relationship with each other. So that is something remarkable. It didn't happen in our time.
Very, very. See, there's two things. There's one thing called engaging. When both the parties are in it together, there's one thing called just wasting time कि हाँ teacher जो पढ़ा रहा है सुन रहा है सुने या नहीं सुने, right? That is not there. So your method of teaching is engaging the child. The child is an active participant. He's not just passively listening to you and scribbling something. So this method is very, very effective. See, what you call VBL right now was known as moral science when we were growing up. So this has to be an integral part of education, because in this competitive world, children face a lot of problems. Everybody faces a lot of problems. And a child has to be equipped to face failure. A child has to understand that there will be times when things will not work according to him. So this is far more important than academics, because howsoever you may do, one day you may be CEO of a company, another day you just may be laid off. So what do? Do you go and commit suicide? No, you don't, right? And keeping the suicide rate, the kind of problems our children face, depression, anxiety. I mean, this is the way to go about it. That you have to stick to values first, and then build on it. Success and values go hand in hand. So I think this is very, very important. This is more important than academics.
So as part of this, you celebrate all the days like Environment Day. So he knows now the importance of trees, be kind to animals. So these are the extra things apart from academic learning that he is getting through VBL, and we are happy about it.
You see, this is a wonderful place to be for a child to be a child, right? We want our children to be children for as long as they can be, because time just flies away. So this is a very nice place, and they really nurture your child. They don't just educate your child, they nurture your child, which is really important in this world. They give them a lot of confidence. That is wonderful.
Just keep communicating with the management and teachers. It helps. It really helps. That's what I would say.